Hello, Ernie. Did you go for a swim? You don't have to come out. I'm just going back to pick berries. Well, since you came to greet me, will you let me pet you? No? No? Yes? No? Oh, you're wet. Oh, don't bite me, don't bite me. Okay, go back, swim some more. All right. I am going back to pick berries. I realize the hat and the shirt don't match, but nobody but you guys see me out here anyway, so. Remember all the blossoms? We now have berries. All the blossoms last spring. Oh, okay, these aren't ripe. The thing is, the ripeness comes in waves. There are more here. And there's some on the ground. So the berries don't all ripen on the same day. So you come out and you pick some. This is what I do. I don't know how other people do it. But I come out and I pick berries and I take them back and I clean them and I freeze them. And then the next day I'll come out and pick a whole bunch more berries. Same process. The reason I freeze them is because these wild blackberries, they, what's the word? They go bad. That's not the word I'm looking for. They just break down and they're nasty within 2 days. The next day they're not very good. They don't last. Store-bought berries, they last so much longer, but these wild berries, you use them the first day, maybe the second day. After that, they're gone. They're gone. So I've come out to pick some berries. I'll take them home, I'll clean them, I'll freeze them. And then when winter comes and it's cold out and I don't mind heating up my kitchen, I'll pull the berries from the freezer and I will make jam. In the past, when we first moved here, I would collect as many berries as I could, and each day I would make a batch of jam. In the hot summer, I mean, today it's only going to get into the 70s, but you know what I mean. Some days are hotter than others. And I just thought, I have a freezer, I can freeze them, and I can make them in the winter. It'll help to warm the house up, you know. There you go. And it smells wonderful in the middle of winter when I make the jam. And I'm set. And I still have some jam from last year. So I need to use that jam up anyway. And yes, it does last a long time. I've had jam, homemade jam for years and years and years. And yeah, I don't know how many years, 4 or 5 years, you know, and it's still perfectly fine. You have to decide for yourself if you want to keep jam that long. But it works for me. Anyway, 2 years is perfectly fine. Now, I don't know. You have to be careful with the blackberries because these are just tiny blackberries. That's not why you have to be careful, but I'm just showing you. These are tiny blackberries, but you have to be careful because these branches, they're sharp. They're like rose bushes. They have prickles. I don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus. See, they're very, very sharp. And yeah, they're very, very sharp, and they catch on your arms and your clothes and your legs. So I like to wear pants and long sleeve shirt when I pick the berries. And it's slow going, especially when I'm recording. I have stopped picking. I got, about a half a pitcher of berries. The podcast I was listening to ended, so I said, okay, I'm done picking berries. The sun has gone behind a cloud. I'm gonna go home. The reason I say clean them up is because sometimes they have a lot of little tiny bugs on them. So I just rinse them off and then I freeze them. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Some pretty little flowers. I just saw something. It's that time of year and I have to share it with you. Oh, do you see this? All over the woods here. Oh, I'm all zoomed in. All over the woods are Indian pipes. There's another name. Right now I can't remember what they're called. Look at that. I thought I missed them. Aren't they cool?